have made almost every dumb investing mistake you can think of, and today I'm going to walk you through all of them so you don't have to lose money the way I did. I'm not saying this because I'm some kind of a genius. I have just been investing for about 7 years now, and I didn't get here by being smart. Actually, I got here by being wrong first, by learning the hard way and by paying for it. I followed hype, I bought things I didn't understand, and I sold out of fear. And I lost real money doing all of that. So if you're just starting out or you have already made a few mistakes and feel behind, this video is for you. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1. I was too scared to start investing at all. When I was about 20 years old, I wanted to start investing in Google, but I didn't. I was a student and nobody at my college was investing, and I genuinely believed that if I put my money into the market, it would just burn. I was scared of losing money. I was scared people would think I was stupid, and I kept telling myself I would wait until I understood things better. So I waited, and I waited. The market went down for a bit, which made me feel like I was right, and then it went back up. That's when I realized the real mistake wasn't the market, it was the waiting. If I just started when I first felt the conviction, even with a small amount, I would have been so much further ahead. Instead, I lost time. And time is the most expensive thing you can lose when you're young. The lesson is here simple. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you will miss years of growth. Time in the market beats timing the market every single time. Mistake number 2. I blindly followed hype about things I didn't understand. One of the most painful mistakes I made was buying crypto I didn't understand at all. I didn't research it. I didn't know what the project did. I didn't know why it should go up. I bought it because it was a hype. Someone told me, buy this, it's going 10x. And I believed it. At first, nothing happened. Then it went down. And I started watching the price drop every single day. With every red candle, my confidence disappeared a little bit more. And eventually, I sold at a loss. And that loss hurt more mentally than financially because I realized I wasn't investing, I was gambling. And that was a hard truth to face. The lesson here is simple. If you can't explain why you're investing in something, you should not own it. Hype disappears fast and conviction doesn't. Mistake number 3. I sold out of fear and let emotion control my decision. This one hurt the most because deep down I knew better. I would open my portfolio and see everything in red, not one position, everything. And immediately my brain would go into panic mode. And my first thought was never rational. It wasn't, this is normal. It was, if I don't sell now, I'm going to lose everything. And the outside noise made it even worse. I do open the news and I see headlines about market crash, economic uncertainty, worse downturns. And then I go on social media and see people posting losses, panic, and fear. And when you see that over and over again, it messes with your head. You start doubting yourself. You start thinking, what if this time really is different? So I sold. Not because anything fundamentally changed, but because my long-term plan changed. And I got scared. And then, of course, the market stabilized. Indexes recovered. Even assets I sold too early found their footing again. That's when the regret set in. Because the problem wasn't the investment. The problem was I didn't trust myself. That's what I learned something crucial. Investing isn't just about knowledge. It's most about psychology. Number rule is simple. Unless something fundamentally changes, I do not sell. Red days are not emergencies. They are part of the process. Mistake number 4. I thought the bank was safe. This realization came from watching my mother. Every few years, she would buy gold. And she do casually say things like, this piece I bought for $3,000 and now worth $6,000. At first, I didn't fully understand what that meant. But then I started noticing something else. Groceries were more expensive. Rent was going up. Everything cost more. While her gold was growing in value, the money sitting in the bank was quietly losing purchasing power. And that's when I started reading and educating myself, and I learned something that shocked me. Saving alone, long-term, actually works against you. The bank feels safe because the number doesn't go down, but inflation slowly eats it away every single year. Safety is not the same as security, and comfort is not the same as progress. Mistake number 5. I wasn't ready when real opportunities showed up. There were moments when the market presented real opportunities, and every single time I hesitated. What if I lose it again? What if I miss this up again. Looking back, two things were missing: confidence and knowledge. I didn't understand how long-term investors actually think. I didn't know that consistency matters more than perfection. So instead of acting, I froze. And freezing feels safe in the moment, but it comes at a cost. Because not investing is still a decision, and most of the time it's the most expensive one. Mistake number 6. I thought the high income would save me. I worked as a dental hygienist for about 2 years and the income was good. I remember thinking I'm fine, but over time something became very clear. There was no exit. If I stopped working, the money stopped coming in. Nothing was building in the background and there was no leverage. That's when it clicked. Income tied to time is fragile. You can earn well, but if your income depends entirely on you showing up, you're stuck. I needed something that worked without my physical presence, something that grew while I slept. That's what investing gave me. Mistake number 7. I confused status with freedom. For a long time, I thought certain people had made it. Big houses, nice cars, high status jobs. But when I looked closer, I saw something else. They were still working 5 days a week, always busy, never really free. And at the same time, I saw young people online building location-free income, working from anywhere and creating their own schedules. That's when it hit me. High income doesn't automatically mean freedom. Sometimes it just means more like golden handcuffs. Status looks impressive, but real freedom feels light. Mistake number 8. I had no clear money vision. Everything changed when I understand one simple truth. Either your money works for you while you sleep, or you will work until you can't anymore. Time is limited, and because it's limited, it's your biggest advantage. When I working from 4 days a week to 2 days, something clicked. I could feel it. Money wasn't about luxury, it was about freedom. And once I had that vision, my habits changed, my decisions changed, and my money stopped leaking. Because money without goal disappears, and money with a vision, that compounds. I hope this video helps you to avoid the mistakes I made.